mission statement. And again, self-explanatory, right? Like, seriously, take your vitamins. And when I say take your vitamins, I'm using this extremely loosely, right? Because I just like the way it sounded. It sounded better than eat healthy every day. But that's what I mean. Like, right? Because like I was discussing in my last video, there are 3 pillars of fitness. 2 of the 3 pillars were covered in my last video, which is flexibility and cardio. Remember, I suggested yoga and exercise. And in this video, I am suggesting that you take your vitamins in every single way that you can. So if you want to get supplements or protein powder, by all means, go ahead, right? Check out my website because I also do have nutrition, skincare, household goods, right? Check it out. But if you want to take your vitamins, right, I also mean focus heavily on nutrition because I come from America and our food is banned in hundreds of different countries, if you were not aware. American food, genetically modified food. And I have learned that it is possible for someone to still experience malnutrition even if they're eating 3 meals a day. I want you to really think about that. It is still possible for a person to experience malnutrition and eat 3 meals a day. A lot of the foods in our country are genetically modified and they're full of carbs and fats. And they're not necessarily the good fats and carbs because it's processed and it's genetically modified. A lot of these things, like if you were walking to any grocery store and walk down any of the aisles, there is at least one corn ingredient in everything that you see on the shelves. So not only are we being overfed corn products, we're also being overfed processed carbs, sugars, and things that are banned in other countries like Europe, Jamaica, because our food is processed and it's bad for you. Not all of it is, but a lot of the foods are saturated with bad fats, bad carbs, which is why it's easy to eat 3 meals a day and still be malnourished. It is extremely important that people take their vitamins. And what I mean by take your vitamins is eat your fruits and vegetables. Eat plant-based things, right? Because you're supposed to eat 3 to 4 servings of fruit and 5 to 6 servings of vegetables every day. And 1 serving, I think, is a half to about a cup. Right? Which is why we have so much obesity in America, which is why we have so many cases of diabetes in America, because people are still being malnourished. Like they're feeding their stomachs and they're feeding their brains, right? But on a cellular level, their cells are not getting the nutrition that it needs. Because a lot of people are not electing to eat fruits and vegetables because 1, they are kind of expensive, right? And 2, it's not in American culture. It's not. And I'm here to shed light on this situation and create awareness for this problem, right? I want everybody to live their healthiest and happiest lives. So I want to shed light on things that some people might not be aware of. There are lots of foods that you can eat that will still malnourish you and leave you malnourished. And basically when I say malnourished is basically you can be eating something that does not have a lot of nutritional value. So yes, it's filling you up, but you're not getting any of the nutrients that your body needs to survive and run healthily. That is malnutrition. And because of this issue, I haven't even gotten into homelessness and starvation yet. I'm just talking about people who are actually being able to eat and not eating the right foods because of American culture. It is super important that we start paying attention to our diets and the things that we put into our mouths. Did you know that Skittles are banned in other countries because they put a chemical, I think it's called titanium dioxide, in their products, and that chemical is very harmful to the human body. It should not be in candy. It's not even needed in candy, but it's in the candy. And they're actually being sued right now. But that's not the point. Our foods like hot Cheetos, M&Ms, Skittles, Frito-Lays, you know? They still have them in other countries, but Frito-Lay has to abide by the other country's guidelines. So if you go to Europe and see some Lays, they're not genetically modified. If they even sell Lays in Italy. But just seriously, like the companies, like they have to abide by those laws if they want to sell the foods in those countries. So if you don't see the foods in different countries, that means that they're banned. Period. And this is why it's so important to take your vitamins, like, and to make sure that you're actually getting the nutrients that your body needs to function. I know, right, that chili cheese fries are delicious. I know. Okay. I grew up poor. I did not have a lot of opportunity, and my parents did not encourage me to eat fruits and vegetables, right? Because they didn't buy it. They weren't encouraged to do the same, and it was expensive for them. They did their best. However, these habits are still being used throughout my family and throughout a lot of different families because, one, people don't know the information about food, and two, they're just accustomed to unhealthy habits due to American culture. And I'm trying to shed light and awareness on that because I care about everyone. I want everyone to be healthy, happy, and prevent thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in medical bills, right? Because doing something as simple as eating healthy every day reduces inflammation in your body and reduces the likeliness of certain preventable diseases. And in no way, shape, or form am I a doctor, but this is all provable. You can look this up online. And with that being said, that is the conclusion of why you should take your vitamins and eat healthy, because it's literally going to affect your livelihood. Literally. And again, coming up next week, I will be talking about my 6th mission statement principle, which is to live your life happy and healthily. Live your life healthily. And next, I will be talking about the next principle of my mission statement, which is to live your life healthily. So make sure you like, follow, comment, and subscribe because I'm going to be back. And I'm going to have a lot of great information for you to use in the future and hopefully just for the rest of your lives so you can increase the quality of your life. I want everybody to increase the quality of their lives if they want to. Namaste.